Basically $15,000 for this 2013 Dodge Avenger, and it only has 36,000 miles, but still $15,000, insane. And look at those crazy payments. Very good interest rate at 8.95 up to 22.95%. In all reality, this is why this car is here, for the 22.95%. Carmax knows in order to get the payment where it needs to be for, let's say, $300 a month, they need to have an older vehicle. It's going to be 10 years old, and it's going to be around 15 grand. In their market, that's what you're getting. It's crazy because you can get so much more, let's say, if you go on your own and find it, but it can be difficult. And still, it's just insane. I mean, the MSRP on this was probably 20 grand, and now they're selling it for 15. Over 10 years later, it doesn't make much sense. And you got reliability issues and all this stuff. You know, if you're going to buy something reliable, it's not going to be a Dodge Avenger at the end of the day. And for the prices they're asking are completely insane. Let's look at this Kia real quick, one of these Kia Souls, because Carmax is a different kind of dealership. They don't negotiate, so the price you see is the price you pay. But that can be a negative too, because you don't get to negotiate, you don't get to lower the price, but you don't have to play around with the finance box like a normal dealership. Another $15,000 range, they know exactly where they want to be. They know exactly where they need to be. 2016 Kia Soul, only 26,000 miles, but still 15 grand, insane. Look at those payments. That's 22% interest, 22.9. I mean, that's insane. That would be a terrible situation to get into financially, but I guess people get stuck and they don't have another option. But imagine the amount of interest you'll pay on these vehicles. And by the time you're done paying it, you're probably 40, 50 grand into it. And you're talking about a Dodge Avenger or a 2016 Kia Soul. At $400 a month for 72 months, that adds up quick. It's crazy. It doesn't make much sense, and you have to be careful. But people go into Carmax trusting Carmax just because it's Carmax. Yes, they do a little bit better than most dealers, but still, they make a lot of money. They make a lot of front-end gross profit, and even selling their warranties, they make money. But they won't necessarily just add the warranty without telling you. Like, a lot of dealerships completely break laws on a daily basis. Let's see, $21,000, 2023 Corolla LE, 41,000 miles. I mean, you could get a brand new one of these. Brand new, was around 23, 20, 24 grand, brand new. And you could probably get it even lower if you negotiated. So almost every single one of their vehicles are extremely inflated. And unfortunately, a lot of them tend to be older too, especially if it's 2013, 20, and you just have to be careful because a lot of them are repos. Their repos are up like crazy right now, the highest in over a decade. So you got to think, more of them are winding up at the lot, and Carmax has their own lending. So they're able to, let's say, be more free with their lending. They can approve more people that can't get approved at other lots. And that's saying a lot because there are people that are going to be those 22%. Look at that, $21,000, 2023 Subaru Impreza. Let's see here. Yeah, look at those payments. They can get crazy. It can get crazy real quick. And you still have to get a pre-purchase inspection, especially if you're looking at a 2013. Get your pre-purchase inspection. Don't just trust Carmax because it's Carmax. They still will screw you over left and right, just like every other dealer. But again, they're just a tad bit better. Maybe they might screw you up front and you might know about it, and other dealers might try to hide it, but they're still screwing you. So you have to know that. And we're back at the Sonic section, or what is it, Sonic and Spark Chevy section. These things, I've never seen such inflated prices before. I mean, this is a 2019 Chevy Spark LT. They sold brand new for 15 grand. This is $16,000. It has 15,000 miles. It's a Chevy Spark. If you look up a Chevy Spark LT with the automatic transmission, you're probably looking at maybe 18,000, maybe. And you could probably get a little discount when you negotiate it as well, or you could definitely get a discount. So it's crazy to see it still sell for almost MSRP, and it's a Chevy Spark. Chevy Sparks have never been known to be nice vehicles at all. And they had some issues, but I've seen a Chevy Spark over 200,000 miles, which is crazy, but that's not a common occurrence for sure. 2014 Chevy Sonic LTZ, look at that, $13,000. And there is something else. There's $399 right there added. So and you have to pay tax in my state, sales tax. So it adds up real quick, or they call it excise tax and sales tax on top. So it's over 4.5% of the purchase price just to get tags. So you have to pay the dock fee, you have to pay your taxes and your this and that. So all these vehicles adds up, they add up very quickly. They're almost all selling for basically MSRP. Even if it is 10 years old, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be MSRP. I mean, Nissan Versa, look at that, $16,000. I think we saw this one last week. It's still here, of course, because it's a Nissan Versa for $16,000 when you could buy a new one for almost that. So the prices are crazy. You have to be careful. Get a pre-purchase inspection and just be careful. Don't just go in here blindly saying, oh, they don't negotiate, they're a good dealer. Well, no, they're still going to try to make a lot of money off you. It's a fact. Let me know what you think about these prices and about CarMax. Have a great day and stay blessed.